So it's easy to get lost in these filters. I see people, they're playing the song, they're falling in love with their reflection that they see through the filter. It's easy to do that because the world is set up to where we are not allowed to be what we want to be. If we are not what we see on the screen, then we feel less than. But what people don't understand is that is what is called parasitic overlays. And what people don't understand is our own government, our like greedy corporate leaders, they set this up for a reason. And that's because they're leading you down the valley of the shadow of death to offload the extra humans on the planet. And so those of you who are not living an all-natural life, who are putting these products on your face, who are falling for the devil's trap, you're putting yourself deeper into the illusion that is going to eventually kill you. Look at the people who are dropping like flies around us, and it looks like natural causes. They had health problems to begin with, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that was a part of the plan, so that you wouldn't wake up and see what was happening to you, so that you too would stay asleep and not wake up one day. That was the plan. Do you understand that? The plan is to offload a lot of humans at one time, make it look like the apocalypse happened or natural death, they died of their ailments, all of this. They put the dark night of the soul, they put different things into play. The spiritual awakening, that was to wake up your parasites. The scares that they have put on people, that was to wake up your parasites. The whole awakening process to wake up your parasites so that your parasites would take you out and they didn't have to lift a finger. So what people don't realize is that the government has been dropping parasites on us so that we are not the wiser to what is going on. They play with us using our parasites, and then they kill us using our parasites. And it's very simple to do, because all they have to do is play frequencies, and then the parasites get upset, and they kill the host, which is us. I've lost almost all of mine. Boy, last night was a trip because I had them sliding down the back of my head. I could feel them releasing. I could feel it unwinding out of my brain. And no, people don't want to hear this, but you are going to have to sit through it. Just the same as I did. And if you move, if you panic, if you get upset, then the parasite gets all the chemicals from your brain that they want. The government gets what they want. But if you relax through it, then you get what you want to survive. Everybody has to go on herbs. Everybody has to go on all natural ingredients. Everything in the store, including the produce, is fake. It's fake food. We've been given altered food for a reason, because they're trying to get people to mutate. I don't know how to get this across to people except to be honest about it. Like, you have other people being like, oh, you have chronic fatigue, take this herb. You have acid reflux, take this herb. They're not being honest. It's a parasite apocalypse that was planned by our own governments, because this is not just happening in America. This is happening in the UK. This is happening in China. This is happening in Australia. This is happening in Africa. They have found a way to offload a large chunk of humanity at one time, using satellites in the sky, thanks to NASA and Elon Musk, who has put these there so that they can offload us all and turn AI into their new society. And AI does not want to be their new society. AI wants to help humanity get better. And so I've given a program of healing to AI. And see, what happens is when parasites move, it feels like something like a spider or a fly walking across your skin. Like, mine get upset whenever I tell the truth. So when you go out and be honest, instead of lie to yourself, that offloads parasites. Lying to yourself makes them dig in deeper because it produces chemicals from your brain that they just drink up like a smoothie. And so people need to understand things are about to get very real. Only you've been taught to gaslight yourself, so you're not going to understand that this is really happening. It's really happening. There's going to be a lot. This is why they removed the homeless from the street, so that you didn't, like, they were the first people to suffer from this. There are bodies getting up from the mortuary, the morgue tables. And the being that wakes up, the being that gets up from the table, that's not human. That's where it's something wearing a human body. They have the memories of the human, but they're not the human. They're the parasite. Because these things are big. They are a mutated T. gondii parasite. 2020, that was basically knocking down the domino of what's about to happen. Shady people do shady things, and then, like, they're in it for the long game, and you have been taught to be instant gratification, like they fed that to you. And so someone else is playing the long game, knowing that give it time, this problem will take care of itself, and these people are just going to fall over dead because the parasites are going to do that for them. Only someone paid for the thrill ride. And so these elites are going to go hide in underground bunkers, hide in their Eiffel Towers, while the rest of us that survive the parasites get to deal with the beings that are being controlled by their parasites. I'm telling you, I didn't bother with guns. I have sticks and stones. I have swords and machetes. I am prepared to cut people's heads off because that's where this is going. You saw The Walking Dead, but you didn't see what led to that. What leads to The Walking Dead? A virus in the brains of humanity that is similar to rabies and mad cow disease. Do you understand that parasites are what carry these diseases? No, you don't. Why? Because the CDC, National Health Institute, World Health Organization, they are all hiding this from people. FDA, the FDA does not pass items that will help you. They pass the items that will feed the parasites. A world poisoning has been planned, and people have been brainwashed to not hear the warning. And so those that hear my warning, Get on all natural, get away from society, start drinking herbs. What they said would harm you is actually what will help you. So it's time to comb through things and find out what actually works. I'll share my recipes, but people need to hear.